Just started.
Yeah. For this, ideally you should stand up on the table. Okay. All right. Comfortable?
Yeah.
Don't look like. Okay. Step here. Slight degree of weight on. Yeah. That makes the calf muscle contract a little bit. Remember, all compression should allow for muscle to bulk up. Okay. Now this is a long part of the body. So when you do wrapping, it's always a chance that wrap might collapse. Okay, so what we'll do is we can put a piece of adhesive tape over the shin so that it can provide some sort of a gripping underneath layer for the wrap. Okay, simple. You can put one behind as well for double grip, no problems. Okay, again, a decision has to be made about selection of the right width of tape. This looks to be quite okay looking at the size of the athlete. She's not particularly big, she's just about medium sized. And we maintain the same principle of moving from distal to proximal. Okay, this wrapping can be used for cramps, used for spastic conditions like muscle spasms and all, used for sometimes you have hit from the back and there is a bruise to the. It's highly possible, especially in sports like soccer, when there's a lot of sliding going on, you do have a chance of getting knocked from the back. So there might be a bruise and swelling. So all those things can be protected with this kind of wrapping. We follow the same kind of principle. One, we start a bit oblique so that when the next layer comes in, we have this little piece of tongue here. You can start a little bit down, okay, little bit of tongue here, and make sure the next wrap layer is straight so that the tongue is made use of. So we have two layers of support now. The tongue will maintain the adhesion as well as this part will maintain the adhesion. All right, and thereafter you can start doing the same thing what we had learned previously. If you have confusion about how to create a spica, don't bother. Just keep wrapping and go up. Why? Because we have two adhesion points, this as well as the tongue. All right, just keep going all the way up. And remember, about half of the underneath layer should be covered by the layer overneath, or layer over that layer. It maintains more uniform compression as well as gives the wrap better degree of adhesion. This is perfectly acceptable without a problem. Okay, but if you really have the talent and the artistic skills, you can surely do what we had learned in the form of the spica formation. Otherwise, simple wrap is equally effective, trust me on that. And if you have that artistic skills, just do the spica formation. Yeah, I mean, no problems. Yeah, or maybe half of this and half of this, more like a designer wrap also can. Okay, and then because at this point in time you require elastic compression, so when you close the wrap, it might be good to close it with a elastic adhesive bandage rather than the tight adhesive bandage. Okay, all right. So that's wrapping of the calf. Now what else?